What's up, YouTube? What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Just Kiki 87, and today's video is going to be fire. First of all, we're hotboxing in my bathroom. That's the whole song bowl or whatever you see in the back. I'm a little toasty right now as we speak. But anyway, before we hop into this hotbox slash story time, go on over, right over there, over here, and click that subscribe button because it is free. I mean, why not? And don't forget to hit that notification bell too. You want to be notified whenever I upload a video, right? All right. So, boom. Let's start this story. Okay, hold on. Let me write this thing up. Okay, so forgive me if I'm moving slow because the little girl, I'm toasted. But anyway, today's story time is about the time that I was a dancer, stripper, exotic dancer, whatever the hell you want to call it. Your girl was doing it. But yeah, so hold on, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh my god, I fucking hate when it happens. But anyway, so boom. Around the time of 2009, well, actually, middle slash end of 2009 and the whole of 2010, your girl was going through so much shit. It was ridiculous. At the time, well, previous, I had just given birth to my oldest daughter in 2008. So stuff really started like I was really already stressed. I just added on to my own stress basically. So at that time, I was a mom of two kids that were under the age of 5. Yes, both of them under the age of 5. And I was still young. I wasn't even freaking 24 yet. Matter of fact, I was so young taking on that responsibility. But anyway, so at that point, I just needed coins. Didn't matter where the hell I got. Well, it did matter where I got it from. I just needed it and needed it done. Because first of all, I had kids and I had bills. And I had just got my first apartment. So technically it was my second apartment. And well, first apartment with kids. But what was it? It was, I forgot the name of it. It wasn't hood. Definitely wasn't Section 8. Oh, no, fuck that. It kind of was Section 8-ish. Hell yeah, it was. But basically, I didn't have rent. All I paid was my electric bill, water bill, and gas bill. I was paying those on my own. And it was still, even though it may not be a gang of bills for somebody else, but at the time for me, it was a lot. And I was also a single mom. But anyway, but I got blessed with that apartment though, for real, for real. But anyway, I was going through a whole bunch of shit in that time. So one day, I'm not gonna name no names. I ain't even gonna say no type of relation or whatever. But I had someone come up to me. I know this person, like I know this person. And one day, they pulled up on me and was like, they friend was scripting at the time. And baby was making good money. She had a nice banging body. And, you know, she worked the actual 9 to 5. Yes, a fucking 9 to 5. And she was scripting. But she made more money scripting than she did at her 9 to 5. I know, fucking mind blowing. But anyway, so she, this person I know, we just gonna call, we don't give it a name. But this person I know was like, yeah, she make good money, her bills paid, kids taken care of, she going good, and she buy extra shit for herself. So I was like, that? So I was like, well, shoot, why you don't try? I was like, what you thinking about it? She was like, yeah, I am. But I'm scared. I was like, well, what's T? What you scared of? She was like, I don't want to do my, I don't want to do it by myself. Can you do it with me? I was like, man, ain't nobody trying to see me shrimping. Ain't nobody trying to see me shake this. Because at that time, basically, I've always had body issues, weight issues. I always thought I was fat. I'm going to say it like it is. I always thought I was fat, huge, and like I was too big. Girl, at that time, I was thinking all the right places. I just had a little extra, little extra meat, I guess. But anyway, actually, let me go back so y'all get a better understanding of that. When I was that size, then I thought I was huge. I would trade places with that body right now. That's where I'm trying to be at now. But anyway, I was like, girl, ain't nobody been trying to see me. She was like, girl, you look good. What are you talking about? Like, you tripping. And I was like, I don't know. She's like, come on, we're gonna make some hymns. So I was like, all right, okay, boom. Once she said that, I was fucking sold, basically. Because at that time, hell, I think I was running late on a little bit of bills I did have. And I was like, man, I gotta figure it out. So boom, she told me that day. I said, so when we gonna do it? She said tomorrow. Now the day I remember the day, this point of my life, I hardly ever forget something that huge. But I remember it being a Thursday because she said the next day we're gonna go the next day. I was like, damn, why? It was Friday. And if you scripture terms, Friday is like one of the best days. I don't know if everybody is, but definitely on the Friday and Saturday. All days can be slow, but it was different. But anyway, I was like, well, damn, he give me no time to prepare. Hell, I ain't got nothing to wear, no shoes. Like, I mean, I got some going club shoes, but not like that club type of shoe. She's like, well, we just gonna hit the flea market tomorrow and meet old girl there. I was like, all right. So the next day came. I was getting prepared like all night mentally, like, damn, I'm really about to do this. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm really about to be scribbling. So at that time where I live, Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County, at that time the flea market was a big thing. It was like a real thing. People would go there a lot. And she was like, we just gonna go to the flea market and get something from there. I was like, all right. So we get there, the next day we get there and I'm like, I can't believe we actually doing it. We really gonna do it. She's like, yeah, I'm like, man, all right. But anyway, we get there and we get us out the flea market. It was, matter of fact, it was Norwood at the time. Matter of fact, Norwood's still here, just not as busy as it was back then. But we get in there at the what's their name? It was this Chinese couple, the whole family that ran one section, huge, their little store. It was like a hair store slash, stripper wear store. Well, dance wear. And basically the lady sold those type of outfits. So we go in there, right? My shit don't went out. So we get in there, right? And we looking through the little outfits. You tell me know what the fuck we was doing hiding. But we got the outfits that come in that pack. Like an entire outfit is packed up in this little pack. So to this day I still know what my outfit looked like. It was cute. It was pink, like a baby pink and white. And it was like scraps all up and across the back. Like, I don't know how the hell I got into it, period. But it was super cute. I ended up getting some shoes out of there too. Which is crazy because I just, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a break. That coughing almost took a girl out. But anyway, where was I? Flea market. We was at the flea market and we picked outfits. I got this cute little pink and white one. It was scraps all over the goddamn place. And she got hers. And I got me some shoes. I can't remember if she did or not. But we pull off. We go and meet old girl at the spot. So the whole time, driving there, my stomach is, she's driving. I'm not. But the whole time driving there, my stomach was just like doing numbers. It was getting real. So I looked at her like, I guess we're really doing it. She started laughing. She was just as nervous as me. We just didn't want to say it to each other. So we pull up on Gates, right? And if you're from Jacksonville, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Gates go over there on Trout River. Yeah, that. So we get there and she calls her and she talks to her on the phone for a little bit and she comes out and we get out the car, with our little bag, our little newbie stripper bags. Didn't have none of that shit we probably really, really needed. But anyway, we get out, we chit chat with her, and we go to the door. Security checks the bags, us, do their regular smuggler. So we go straight to the bar. Now, I forgot to say this, but I'm gonna run it back real bit. Rewind. So the same day we talked about it, we were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. We went up to Gates and filled out an application. Now at the time, all you had to do is fill out an application. They wasn't even doing the whole audition type of thing. They wasn't doing that then. So fast forward back. Um, we get there, we go to the bar and we're up at the bar and the lady was a crowd, I'll never forget. Um at the time this dude named Kevin was running it. But she's at the bar, she was like, okay, well, you're paying your house fee, which we came ready, which I think was $25 or $30 at the time. Dumb cheap compared to I think what it is now than in other states. But anyway, I'm all over the place with this. But she's like, so she said, you pointing at me, you got your name. I was like, yeah, I'll put it on the application. She's like, yeah, it's like two other girls with that. You gotta pick another name. So I was like, damn, I ain't had nothing in mind. I was so close to using like my nickname for myself, which in that word, if you don't want nobody in your business, you don't use nothing close to your name. So So I ended up picking the name out. I'm only laughing because I haven't said this name in years, like over 5 years. But I chose the name Juicy. I know. Laugh now, even I'm laughing. But I chose that name. And she was like, yeah, nobody has that one. So, okay, bet. So she puts it up there on a little board. It's like a board where they wrote all the dancers' names that were in for the day or in for the night. Excuse me. Coughing trying to get me. But so we go in the dressing room. Now here's where the drama for myself started. When I tell you, as soon as we open the door and get in there, you seen bitches everywhere, ass naked, fucking using the stall with the door wide open, like boobies and all this food just everywhere. So I stood there, not like blocking the door or nothing, but I stood there for like 15 minutes, just like, ah, what? Like I had seen naked women before plenty of times. Who hasn't? But I was like in that type of environment, hell no. That was a first. So I actually sit my behind down after a good 15 minutes and just sit there, looking at, this person I know and looking at their friend like, okay, this is real. So I started by looking around, not even really getting ready, which is what the hell I should have been doing. But yeah, so as I'm starting to get dressed, I'm like, man, it's way too fucking late to try to back out. Now I gotta do it. Like if I don't do it, I'm like a straight punk. I gotta do it. So I'm getting ready, and as I'm getting ready, like I'm just trying to do my makeup because at the time I didn't know nothing about no makeup. So I get up, grab the outfit, and I was so nervous they didn't want nobody to see me naked. I went to the bathroom stall and got dressed. And the whole time my stomach is flipping out. So I come out the stall and this person I know is dressed and ready, but looking just as scared as me, probably even worse. But yeah, so we get ready to head out the door and like for that moment I was like, girl, I gotta sit down. I'm so nervous. I actually sat down and her friend was like, oh, you can do it. You got to make this money. That's what you got to think about. Just think about the money. I was like, you're right, you're right. I got kids. So I get up, got a shot of boo, got a shot of energy, walked out the door, and they walked out in front of me. I was going last. I done got my confidence a little bit, but I was not walking out the door first. So as we walking out, heads turning, they looking at everybody, but it's like stepping into a whole nother world when we open that door. So I'm looking around and it's like dudes wall to wall, mostly well, not mostly people from the area, it was all over. So I'm like, man, how am I supposed to do it? Do I walk to the dude and ask for the money and then give him a dance? Do I dance first? Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, I don't know, I'm just following this friend's lead. So we walking with her around, seeing the vibes and all that. Dude pulls her off to get a dance. So at that time, it's me and this person I know. So we standing there looking at each other. So somebody pulls up on her and wants to dance. She ain't know what to do. She actually stood there looking at me, and I was like, I don't know what to do if I got one. So she walks off, does a little thing. So I'm just left standing there, like knowing what to do. So I goes heading to the bar because at that place, all the dancers got one free drink. One. So I still hated drinking then. I don't even like it. I don't do it at all now. But I don't know what happened. I knocked the back of his stomach like hell when it went down. So I turn around and as I'm turning around, the dude pulls my elbow. I was like, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. So and he was an older dude, like dude. So I'm talking to him, and time goes on, and I was probably sitting there with him for a good 20 or 30 minutes. And if it's corporate world, that's a fucking no. No talking, no paying, no talking. Can be sitting here all day long. Gotta be at least polite with it. But anyway, so I'm noticing, I'm like, I'ma just go. He's like, oh, I just want to talk. And for some reason, I just couldn't break away. So I ended up leaving, but as I was leaving, he was sticking money in one of my little scraps. It was like, I think it was like $5 for them 30 minutes. So I walk off and I'm, you know, didn't even know what to do with the money. So I just left it hanging on my body. So as I'm walking around, people, not people, but dudes like, hey, let me get a dance. And I'm like, no. I was still nervous as hell and had money hanging on me. So I ended up like walking up and like sparking conversation and then kind of easing, like starting, to do my thing. So at the end of the night, we go back in the dressing room. I'm still a little nervous, but I'm, counting the little piece of money I did make. The person I know made some money, and of course the friend did, but I think I made the least because I was so busy walking around just chit-chatting, not making no damn money. Oh, I looked like the new fish in the ocean with piranhas. That's how new I was looking. So, but I think I made the least. I ended up leaving that night with all of, I don't even want to say it, but fuck it, all of maybe $25, maybe that. And five of that came from the guy that just wanted to chit chat my head off. But yes, that is my story time. My long fucking story time of the time your girl was a stripper.